And I have this quick message to all Junubin that are small-minded. Junubin that like to destroy this South Sudan. The country that we all fought for. The country that belonged to all of us, the 64 tribes. The country that we lost life. The country that we respect. The country that we all proud to be called South Sudan. South Sudan is a nation, is a country that belongs to all of us. All of us, the 64 tribe, we are all proud to call ourselves South Sudanese. Regardless if you're coming from a small tribe or big tribe, you're supposed to call yourself as South Sudanese. This nation that called South Sudan, it is not a nation that belongs to certain tribe. This nation that called South Sudan is a nation that we all, our loved one, die for. Therefore, we must bow to protect these nations. I believe you and I, nobody will say that, you know what, I am better than you. I believe you and I, nobody can come and say that, you know what, we fought in this country more than you. I believe in this country, nobody will come proudly and say that, you know what, we died more than others. I believe in this country, we all have a blood, we share blood. And our loved one died night and day to defend this country. Over 2 million died in this country. I believe those people that are traitors, and one of them is here. It doesn't matter if you're recording my voice or you do whatever. Do whatever you want. But my message will stay firm because I belong to this country. And before you record only a portion of my voice, I urge those traitors to play the entire message so that you will have an idea what I was talking about. But of course, we are living within a society in a people that have interests. We are living with dumb people that will only record a partial of your voice and use it for to destroy you. But no one have ability to destroy anybody. Nobody have an ability to destroy anybody. But those cowards, they will use those small partial, what I was talking about. So they use that small thing without hearing 11 hours of recording what we are talking about. But let me tell you, nobody is coward in this nation. And no men have a power than others. Nope. We are born as men, all of us. We are born as people that cares about this nation. We are born as warriors. It doesn't matter what tribe you come from. South Sudan is a land that will accommodate all of us. South Sudan is a land that belongs to 64 tribes. Therefore, we must be proud, all of us. When we liberate this country, there's nothing called Uganda that will come and rescue us. When South Sudan came out, there is nothing called Uganda that come and stood by us. Nothing. When over 2 million people die in South Sudan, there's no Uganda die with us that are defending us. Nope. We are proud to call ourselves South Sudanese. But if you're going to take my recording, only a small portion of my voice, and use it against me and saying that guy now, you become a traitor, you are stupid. And you are a dumb person. I will never betray South Sudan. Or anyone from South Sudan or any tribe. But this is a war. When we are at war, we speak like warriors. When we are at war, we don't bow down to anybody. This time that we are speaking, it is time that we are fighting against ourselves. Therefore, nobody is a coward. Guess what? They even take my voice to the police department, my department. And my boss was laughing. It was like, guy, you're dealing, South Sudanese, they're dumb. Thinking that, you know what, they will destroy my work or anything like that. We'll never. You can even take it to White House. Take it to Trump. Take it to the governor. So you do your part, record whatever you want to record. That's fine. But I urge you, before even taking a partial of my voice, listen to the entire video. It's about 11 hours and 30 minutes. And go to the room called Proudly Up and Nile Media. You will hear the whole recording and then come to the conclusion. But only dumb people will use only partial of your voice. When my people are dying, I will never surrender to a man like me. When I see my people, my cousins are burned to death, I will not rejoice and laugh and say, you know what, you guys are doing an awesome job. We will surrender. No. South Sudan is a land of all of us. We are proud to call ourselves South Sudanese. Therefore, no man will turn you down and tell you, you know what, you are less than I. I am your master. A black man like you, calling himself a master. And you, Sudanese AU, you will be under him or under her. No. So we'd rather die. Our children will come and talk on our behalf. Our children will take our legacy one day. Our children will talk about us. But this time, it is a time that we defend ourselves, whether you like it or not. You can bring whoever you want using the resources of the country. Bring whoever you want to kill us. But we will never surrender to no evil. We will never. Guess what? Not only God is watching, the entire world are watching. And nobody's speaking. Nobody's saying anything. The United States, the entire world, everybody's become numb. Watching us dying. Night and day, our people are dying. But let me tell you this. I will never surrender to no evil. Because I was born as men and I will stand as men. It is your job as a son of South Sudan to either condemn this or stay away. But don't be a coward and just and record partial of somebody's voice and use it for your own good. This is a cowardly act and this is an evil act. We will fight until the last breath. Israelites, to be honest, they were suffering in Egypt for so many years. But at the end, what happened? Huma bika harar. Kullum bika harar. وكلهم بقى أحرار. It doesn't matter. We are not worried, because I believe my tomorrow is greater than today. I believe my people will have a life like anybody else. I believe everybody in South Sudan deserves to live. We all human, and we care about this nation. You can laugh at us now because it's your turn. It's your time. But I believe, even the Bible says in the book of Ecclesiastes, that there's a time for everything. It is your time now. Enjoy it and kill. It is your time. I will continue speaking to my people that we are not fighting against one ethnic tribe or one certain tribe in South Sudan. We are fighting for our freedom. We are fighting because we are all equal. We are fighting because the international community need to know. عشان يقتلوا الناس the cluster bomb is a crime wherever you go. It's a crime. أحسن الناس يشاكلوا بأيدينهم face to face بدل ما يفجروا ناس بالليل وناس نايمين. الناس اللي ماتوا ديل شنو؟ They're children, women. And I'm sure all of you guys شفتوا صور بتاعهم. And I'm متأكد the majority of you guys saw the videos. الناس اللي ماتوا. Who's going to be responsible? Who's going to be accountable for that? And yet you will see some illiterate, dumb people in social media with a clubhouse rejoicing and celebrating. You know, this is just a missed call. Ya Jama, they're calling it a missed call. Are you serious? So you kill people with a cluster bomb and you call it, this is a missed call only. There's more yet to come. And you want us to be quiet like cowards and accepting this. You want us to say, okay, do whatever you want. Keep killing our people. The UN are watching. The international community are watching. Everybody's watching. And you want me to keep quiet? Well, my own cousins, my own uncle are dying. You want me to keep quiet? My aunties, my uncles, Katalon, the cluster bomb, chemical weapons. In my own territory, we did not go to anybody's territory. Use your common sense. Self-defense is what? It's a must. If someone's coming to kill you in your own territory, you have a full right to defend yourself. If anybody comes to your area, you have the full right to protect yourself. Anywhere in the world, not only in Nasser or in Upper Nile or anywhere else. You have a right to protect yourself. Therefore, Ya Jinubin, this is not a time for us to say, you know what, we need to take it easy. No, this is not easy. We cannot take it easy anymore. We have to speak. We have to use our common sense. We have to tell the truth about what's happening in our nation. Our people are dying night and day while we are watching like dogs without saying anything. No. My own cousins, Matwa Ulumbare, my own uncle was killed with their children. And yet you want me to laugh and say, you know what? It is okay. It is okay to watch my people die and you want me to just keep quiet. No. We must speak. And guess what? Mafi, any tribe, Mafi government, been in the entire tribe. It never happened in the world. Palestine with Israel, they're still fighting as we speak. Hell, Israel come with Palestinian? No. Hell, al-Palestinian come with Israeli? No. For how many years they've been fighting? Well, the international community are watching. How many years they've been fighting? The international community are watching. So my people, don't just use part of my recording, my voice. Please, I urge you to go and listen to the entire voice. Like only the coward people will just use that and use it against you. But let me assure you that I'm not a coward and I will never be a coward. I'm not a coward and I will never be a coward. I'm a son of man and I'm a man of my word. For those people that knows me, they knows me very well. I don't feel no evil. I don't feel no man like me. I born as man, I want to continue as a man. Aler, eshtim zemader. You are just losing your own energy. Who cares? Because only a small mind, bishtim. Somebody that have a small mind, they will never reason with you. What they will do, they will just insult you. Because that's what they're good at. Insulting, insulting, insulting. You can do that all night, all day long. If that's what pleases you and make you happy, go ahead for it. Go ahead. You're the one losing your energy, not me. But I will continue with my message. That this nation is belong to all of us. So therefore, my brother and sister, Alamalu, Aswadelu, be record half of it. Go ahead and listen to the entire video. Then you will have an idea what we are talking about there. وصلنا بالدرجة يا جماعة إنه they are threatening us في social media, not only on TikTok, not only on Clubhouse, not only on Facebook, everywhere, every social media, calling us يعني كل الأسامي. ما في اسم كده خلو. And do you expect us to just be quiet? Do you want us to just say, all right, we will surrender? Do you want me to see a man like me calling me with names? And you want me to just be quiet and say, you know what? You're doing an awesome job. Somebody that lives in diaspora, God, it can them only for device, calling people with name, threatening us. And you want me to be quiet and say it's okay. No. No. The Bible said there's a time for everything. A time to rejoice, a time for war, a time to celebrate, a time to laugh, a time to cry. This time, my people are dying. This time, my people are burning. They burn them to death. They get burned. And yet, you want me to celebrate. Unaskut. At the same time, they call us with names in Clubhouse. As we speak, go ahead. Listen to Mshifi Eagle Media and listen to what they're saying. Go to Aparak and listen to what they're saying. Go and watch. Then go and see with your own eyes and see what people are saying. And this is only a missed call. A missed call of killing my people. Yet to come. There's still more to come. The Ugandan are there. They will show you. The Ugandans are there. They will show you. Now, this time, we will speak. Because a man will not defeat another man by kalam. Unless if you're not a man. A man like you will never mamakin rajal zayek to defeat you by kalambas, by lisan only. Leave alone fighting, man to man. Denke and Nur are not enemy. And we will never be enemies. But only a small mind will say that we are enemies. But go and listen to the language. And we are going to teach Nuer a lesson. Go and listen to their nonsense. Lamaneji Gulinu, we will revenge for killing of Majur. And the Nuer Gadin for Jubadel, they will never escape. They will be killed. And Nuer Gadin for Juba, they will be killed. Who is saying that? And as for Hukuma. The man Nas Gadin Sakid Al Gadin activists. No, those are official. Official are the ones saying that. And we are going to revenge. We will kill whoever in Juba. We will kill your politicians. Are we calling ourselves as we are South Sudanese? Are we really proud to say that we are one nation? Is this South Sudan belong to all of us as Unobin? A country that we all fought for. A country that we're supposed to be proud of. A nation that belongs to all of us as South Sudanese. Regardless of who you are. We belong to this country. Therefore, we must unite. Whenever we unite, there's a power in unity. But what had happened to South Sudan, what had happened to our area, what happened in our area, it is wrong. It is not acceptable. We all need to condemn this. We must condemn this, all of us together. Anybody, our life is matter. Ma bas neji nathaku lama nakun iktulu nas. That's why I urge you all, South Sudanese, go ahead and listen to the entire video. Listen to it all. You will have a clear understanding of what we are talking about. You will have a clue why we are saying all this. So I urge you all, South Sudanese, let's unite. Let's unite as one. Do your part, and I will do my part. Do your part, and I will do my part. But if you think that you will defeat me by recording the voice and to put my spouse, my wife's picture or whatever, you are a coward. Only cowards that do hajabam hajat zakir. And I urge you not just to leave it only in Clubhouse ولا في TikTok. Put it wherever. حط في أي وسائل الإعلام الموجود في العالم كله. If that's going to make you happy, go ahead. And guess what? The people are doing ناس اللي بيعملوا الكلام ده الناس اللي معانا في ولاية واحد in Kansas City. Those are the one now doing those kind of things. Those are the one now using these videos. We was out with social media. The Bible says that your enemy is not far. Your enemy is somebody that eat with you and drink with you. Your enemy is not far away from you, by the way. Your enemy is someone that you trust, somebody that you will love. Somebody that you will sawa. Yeshua al-Masih, al-Zol al-Qatalu. That's somebody far away. There's somebody that watching Jesus even doing miracles. Gidamu. Zol al-Amal miracle Gidamu, yao jabao fi nihaya. Nobody's enemy to this country. Nobody's enemy to South Sudan. Mafizul enemy to Junub Sudan. Common sense and logic. الانمي بكون زول بكون قاعد في محله ولا زول التيرورست بكون قاعد في محله ويجي يقتلوه ويقتلوا ياله, and you're calling that person as a terrorist? Can you tell me what is the definition of a terrorist? How are you going to call a person from Hell Bitao and Zolda is a terrorist? How? You can't call somebody a terrorist who's all guy to Mehelo. No. Self-defense is required for anybody. Nobody's refusing SSPDF to be in Nasser. Get that right. Nasser is part of South Sudan. Nasser is a part of South Sudan. Therefore, SSPDF, they have full right to operate in South Sudan. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. But you bring a unified force. Bring forces الزول بيشوف انه فوقه قبائل تاع جنوب السودان في 1500 ده. Is it difficult to do? Is it hard to do for government to come out with 1,500 a trained SSPDF soldier to come and live in Nasser? It is not. This is the demand بتاع الناس هناك. طلبوا 1500 نفر خلاص وفر لهم 1500 نفر ده. Here يا جماعة problem is خلاص مشكلة حلة 1500 ياو unified force. We do have over 83,000 unified forces اللي تخرجوا. So if we have 83,000 unified forces and we only asking 1,500 people, you bring them over. Bringing to our territory, no problem. Problem is خلاص اتحلت. ده ما بيجيب مشكلة كبيرة. ده ما بيجيب أنتونوف، ما بيجيب حاجات ده كله. No. If you bring 1500 نفر, a unified force that are well trained, عشان نكون قاعدين في ناصر ما خلاص المشكلة اتحلت. ده دير له كلاس بوم؟ No. ده لو انه يجيبوا يوغندا من الجيش بتاع يوغندا عشان يشاكلوا؟ نو. في النهايه الناس اللي بيموتوا ديل شنو؟ ديل جنوبيين زينا يا جماعه. اللي بيموتوا ديل ده ما ناس اجانب. So if they're asking 1500 and you bring 1500 نفر ده خلاص problem اتحل. And South Sudan will prosper, we all live in peace. But you cannot deploy a militia in our territory and yet you will come and تيجي تقول للناس the white army are terrorists and they need to define us as terrorists. Where are we going? Majur ما مفروض يموت from the first place. It is wrong to kill a general. But do you talk about the white army اللي قتلوه ده الجيش commander of the white army ده? Did anybody came and say يا جماعة الحاصل ده is wrong? الكوماندر ما مفروض يقتلوه. المشكلة الجنوبيين they always بيشيلوا القصة في at the end في نهاية بتاع القصة. ما بيشوف القصة بدأ كيف، المشكلة بدأ من وين. No, nobody cares. جنوبيين always care لما يكون بعد ما المشكلة يحصل، بعد ما يحصل موت. Now we become a concern now. Torgela, thank you sister Yepini. So they will not talk or they will not analyze المشكلة بدأ من وين. بيجي بس يوصل انه قتلوا جنرال مجور مات. They will never talk about Tor, son of Nasser, son of Area. You know, this is wrong. No. They don't care. Tor life, it doesn't matter. It is not their priority, Jama. Who cares about Tor Gila? We only care about General David Majur. Therefore, we all going to condemn the killing of General Majur. But Nas al-Matu, al-Abriada, it is not their priority. It is not a big deal. Let them die. Let them go to hell. And we call ourselves that we are a nation. Calling ourselves we are a nation, وبنختار منياو اللي بقدر يغيمو ومن اللي ما بقدر يغيمو. منو بيغيمو ومنو ما بيغيمو. If we all care about our lives in South Sudan, then a life كان جانا صغير ولا زول كبير, we all condemn this. ومفروض يبدأ من حكومة. حكومة will say يا جماعة what happened in Nasser is wrong. The killing of Tor is wrong. The killing of General is wrong. Now we will be proud. And we are all one nation. We are all South Sudanese. This is the language that we need to talk about. This is what I'm talking about. How are we going to unite if we don't speak as one nation? How are we going to unite when you see Aparag are saying this is only a miscall? The chemical weapon is just a miscall. We will teach you a lesson, Ya Anwar. We are coming for you. ويجي ناس officially يقول انه white army لازم يعملهم label as a terrorist organization. Yet they did not go to anybody's land. They are operating in their own land, their own area. And yet you call them they are terrorists. Do you have a common sense? Do you listen to yourself sometime when you talk? Are you out of your mind? That person that you call a terrorist got في منطقة بتاعه. ما مشى عمل terrorize people in their own area. ما مشى في مناطق أخرى ويقتل في ناس وينحبوا ناس. No. One thing they're asking from you is just جيب 1500 نفر, a unified force, ومشكلة حلها. That's it. Only thing we need is a unified force بتاع 1500 نفر, problem solved. جنرال زال كان ما مات, الجنرال اللي مات ده كان ما مات, كان هيغيروا ال 1500 نفر ده peaceful يا جماعه. ده كان ما فيكم موت ولا كلاستر بام ولا انتونوف ولا جنشيب ولا كلامات فارغ ده, كان ما حصل. You are bringing 1500, غير الجيش اللي في SSPD في ناصر من 2000 since 2013 replace them with 1500 جدد. ده بيجيب مشكلة يا جماعة. If you're only replacing 1500 نفر, you are bringing a new 1500 نفر, a well-trained soldier. You put them in their barracks. ده بيجيب مشكلة. ده بيجيب مشكلة يا جنوبين. ده بيجيب موت, ده بيجيب أنتونوف, ده بيجيب gunship. And yet you want us to be quiet. Watching my mom, my sister, watching my cousin die. And yet you're calling us with all kind of names. And you want us to just say, okay, it is okay. We will forgive you. No. Hell to no. The Nuer will never surrender to any other person in Sudan. The Nuer were born warriors. Mamin Hassan. And the history can speak. Nobody is born coward. And nobody will surrender to anybody. When you surrender, you are a weak person. When you surrender, that means you acknowledge that you've been defeated.